Hey, it's Scott Todd, and in today's video, I want to talk to you about never stopping on your goals. Now, before I get into that, I want to say, today's video is being released on Easter Sunday. Happy Easter, happy Passover to everyone. Look, this is a day you should make sure you're celebrating with your family, and I'm just glad that you're just taking a few minutes of time to hear this story, but I think it will serve you well today. Here's the deal. I want to tell you about this process of going after your goals. Whenever you're going after the goals, the way I always see it is, if the goal is worth having, it's a massive goal. It's big, it's huge, and it's something that is going to take a lot of work. Those are the goals that you want to go after. The easy goals, like, let me just go out and eat something for dinner. Well, that's an easy goal to go do. The hard goals are the big ones, the ones that make you sweat, blood, and tears. And look, here's the deal. The thing is that to me, it's a lot like pushing a big boulder up the mountain. Anytime you're going after that goal, anytime you're starting something new, you're the one that's pushing that boulder up one step at a time, like one push. And it seems like you're never gonna get anywhere. But if you keep pushing, you will. This whole pushing the boulder up the hill reminds me of the story of Sisyphus. See, he was a Greek king, and he wasn't a nice guy at all. He was cruel. He was mean, and he received a punishment that required that he push a boulder up the hill. That was his punishment for being so mean. And the legend or the myth around that is that whenever he would get near the top, it was such a high peak that the boulder would begin to roll back, and he'd have to push even harder to get there. And apparently, according to the myth, he never made it. For all of eternity, he's pushing that boulder up the hill, and he doesn't stop. And when you think about it in those terms, he was punished, but we're not punished. We're out to achieve some goals and change our lifestyle and to create what we want. But yet it's the same thing. We keep pushing that boulder up the hill, and the closer you get sometimes towards the top, you start to slide backwards. You're like, man, I just took 2 steps backwards. You've heard that saying. But the thing about this king is that he didn't stop. He forever pushed that boulder up the hill. He was unstoppable. And when you think about achieving your goals and going after the big things that you want in life, they're not easy. They're often hard to get to, but you can get to there if you don't stop pushing that boulder. And then eventually you're going to get to the top of that hill, and you know what's going to happen? The boulder's going to go over the other end, and then it's going to start rolling on its own. And then you might have to chase it a little bit to go up the next one, but the next one, if you just keep pushing, you'll get the momentum behind you. But it's that first big hill that you got to get over, especially when you're starting something new. So don't give up. Keep pushing that boulder up the hill. I know you can do it. You can get the life that you want. And you just got to be unstoppable.